Charities, the Director of Development, B. Cuthbertson, and Fundraiser volunteer board member Dan Bishop. Dan and B, welcome to the show.
Good to see you, Bart.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah, great to have you back. I think the last time you were here, we were talking, it was St. Patrick's Day, maybe.
Hard to believe all the 6 months have gone by.
Yeah. Well, now we're back to, I think, a full-blown faith in action event after some pandemic delays, but in person this year.
Yes. Yeah, we're back to our standard fundraising dinner event. We have Mass that starts as an optional item for everyone at 6 p.m. and then dinner immediately following that with some presentations, and then our pitch for donations to go with that. So
there you go, right up front. Pitch for donations. It is a fundraiser.
It is.
Yes.
It's our major fundraiser.
Yes, it is.
And people wonder about what's the role of Catholic Charities. I mean, maybe you belong to a parish here in town, and how does Catholic Charities fit into that? Mm-hmm. It's really an extension of your local parish.
Yes.
And there, people have need for counseling or foster care, or certainly with child abuse issues. Mm-hmm. We're an extension of the services provided by all of the local parishes, not only here in Jackson County, but throughout our 3 counties, Jackson, Lenawee, and Hillsdale.
The last one I attended in person, it had a theme, and it dealt, I think, primarily with the services that you offered to people with substance abuse issues. What about this year? Are you concentrating on the theme?
So this year, in the years past, we have had a kind of a heavy focus on both Jackson and Lenawee services. Mm-hmm. That's where the majority of our services are. This year, we're going to kind of bring in some of the work that we're doing in Hillsdale, which is actually expanding right now. We're getting ready to open a 3rd Child Advocacy Center location right in Hillsdale. We do provide the counseling services and standard things like that over there as well, and have foster care and adoption services. Our main speaker for the event is Judge Michelle Bianchi. She is the probate judge out of Hillsdale County. Mm-hmm. So she sees in her courtroom every day the people that we serve. So the children that end up in foster care or getting services through our child advocacy centers, or through our new program, the Children's Trauma Assessment Center, which is also down in Adrian, where kids who have experienced trauma can go for a very in-depth evaluation to see what kind of additional services they may benefit from. So she will talk a little bit about what she sees every day in her courtroom and how the work that we do at Catholic Charities relates to that.
That sounds very interesting. And a new location for the event this year.
So it'll be at Our Lady of Fatima, Mass at 6 o'clock. A beautiful service, really, with a lot of area priests coming and celebrating that. And then dinner afterwards at the parish center. So, yeah. But it can hold a number of people. But really, we'd like to make a special appeal to folks in Jackson who might be interested. Mm-hmm. There are some programs that we offer that really benefit this community. We have the Senior Volunteer Transportation Program that provides a free service to get people to their medical appointments. Mm-hmm. That's only in Jackson County. So these would be people without family in the area or unable to get to an appointment. And there's about 15 volunteer drivers who provide this service. And I checked yesterday, and there are about 20 client requests that are pending. Mm-hmm. People that need to get to the podiatrist or for whatever reason. So that's only in Jackson County.
And you're one of those drivers.
I am one of those drivers. And I began doing this after I retired from consumers, and it's a very satisfying experience for both driver and client.
Is Jim LaFear still a volunteer?
He is still the premier driver in the group because of his, it's probably not appropriate, but he brings cookies for the clients. Okay. And so he gets like an edge on everybody else. So Jim is highly requested, driver and a wonderful man, of course.
It's probably got a 5-star rating.
He's probably a 6-star. I mean, but the other, there's a child advocacy center here in town.
Yes.
That it is an important part of our mission.
Yeah, so we have a child advocacy center in Lenawee and then one here in Jackson as well, and then opening the new facility in Hillsdale soon. The one here in Jackson is, we've been waiting for things to fall into place for us to start the expansion project that we've been working toward for several years now. Once again, because of the materials and supply chain and hiring and all that fiasco we've seen in the last couple of years, we've had a small delay, so we are on the books for starting that project to kick off in spring. So that will be exciting news for that.
Yeah.
So the money's raised, and we expect construction to start in the spring. And
yes.
A real thank you to all the benefactors
yes,
who
absolutely.
made that possible.
Absolutely.
So we'll have a child advocacy center in Hillsdale. We've got one in Jackson. And
one in Adrian as well.
Yes.
Right. So all 3 counties have this, which unfortunately speaks to the need.
Yeah.
There's an increasing need for this really specialized service.
So the children who are served through the Child Advocacy Center are referred there by various sources, but the main focus of the Child Advocacy Center programs are to help support children who have disclosed sexual abuse or have been victims of severe physical abuse or even a witness to a violent crime. So they're very severe, extreme cases in a lot of cases. But if it wasn't for us having these programs right here in our communities, these kids would have to go very distant places and wait perhaps months to get appointments to get the help that they need.
Wow.
So we're very blessed to have them in our backyards.
So I see that you've got listed as something new, Children's Trauma Assessment Center.
Yeah, so the Children's Trauma Assessment Center is the one. It's currently housed at the St. Mary's campus of Holy Family Parish in Adrian.
Okay.
So it's a parish connection, but it serves children from all 3 counties, and it is the very involved assessment to see what supportive services those children could benefit from.
Have you booked a top comedian to be your MC?
Well, we have a very special person that's going to be the MC. That would be our beloved Father Tim McDonald from Queens, who has MC'd it, I think, almost every time.
Every year.
And
Yes.
he insists on a particular song to end the evening. But Father Tim is great. Father Tim Nelson, Father Chaz, all of the priests in all three counties. We have 13 parishes that have just been so supportive. The Oblates, a local order that is so involved with Lumen Christi, have been very supportive, especially, in Adrian and Jackson. But it's an entertaining night. It's an inspiring evening. The food is outstanding.
Where's the food from?
Sylvia's Catering.
Oh, yeah, that will be outstanding.
Yep. They always do a great job for us.
Yeah. And how much does it cost?
It's to attend the dinner. There's no cost, but it is a fundraising event, so there is a pitch at some point.
Yeah. So bring your checkbooks.
Yeah. So you can eat without too much guilt, but then
Yes.
there's a little bit of guilt, and then good things happen after that. So.
Well, if it's like any of the ones I've been to, the stories you tell are just it's amazing the work that you do and the lives you change. It's really amazing. So it's not. I think you get a soft touch from the audience wanting to help.
Yes.
And you don't have to be Catholic. You don't have to be a member. You just have to have the need.
Exactly.
Right. You don't even have to be Catholic or have any faith at all in order to receive services at Catholic Charities. We always say that we help our clients regardless of their faith or ability to pay. We are one of the very few places that offer a sliding fee scale for some of our counseling services and things like that. So, yes.
The driving clients are Catholic, non-Catholic, people of all different races, and there's no requirement or litmus test for that. So,
Plus, even though there's no charge for the dinner, you would like to get some more sponsors to help pay for it.
Yes, we do have sponsorship still available, but the time is running out. So if you are interested in that sponsorship opportunity, we do have the form available online on our website through our events tab, or you can contact me directly. I don't know if my number is up there or not. My direct line is 517-879-0599, or just call the office and they'll direct you.
Awesome. Well, good luck with the event.
Thanks.
we appreciate the opportunity to talk about it, Bart.
Yes.
And we appreciate you coming in.
Okay.
Nice to see you both. Thank you.
Thanks. You
Okay,
too.
thank you.
B. Cuthbertson is the Director of Development for Catholic Charities. And Dan Bishop is driver number 2, board member and volunteer with Catholic Charities. Up next.